The notion of the self is a curious thing. The fact that you and I are created by the perception of our peers, them, who don't know all our hopes and fears, seem to be able to pass judgment. Assumptions are made about your life day to day, and you're pulled apart and scrutinised just in every single way, but you've been given the role now, you have to play your part. It seems destiny was just written from the start. But yeah, I should probably backtrack a bit. Let me explain how I came to despise the features attached to my name. It's quite the story, so strap yourself in. If you're sitting comfortably, then we best begin. Because at the tender of age of 5, I was deemed smart. And these were the first words I ever actually took to heart. I was top of the class, and I loved the feeling it gave. And my classmates would look at me to save the day. I guess, yeah, you can say I let it go to my head. I always set out to prove that I was the best, and I was. For a while, there was nothing to hide behind my smile. And then I was 8, and I had a gift for sport. And from then on, I wasn't really seen without a ball. I joined every school team I could possibly join. I was the typical 8-year-old boy. And then lots of my time was spent playing games with my friends and keeping my grades at the higher end. I didn't really have to try. I was naturally clever. Things just seemed to get better and better. And then, continuing my story, I reached 12 and I was told that I was a catch. I'd be any girl's perfect match. So then, on top of being smart and good with a ball, I had to learn flirting and be charming and all. It somehow worked though. I'm not quite sure how. I managed to win some poor girls round, and suddenly I had a dating history, all before I'd become a teen. And then at 15 I was expected to get all A stars. Every single test I took, it just had to be a pass, because I was expected to know my future career, but how would I know? I'm not a seer. But you're probably wondering, what's the big deal? All these things have a certain appeal. But now, at the age of 18, I see that's not entirely true. They put limits on what I can and can't do. So when I started these exams, I was struggling to keep up. But I couldn't tell anyone I was stuck. How could I? That pressure on me? I'm boy genius. Nothing hinders me. All these students would be asking me for help when I could barely produce any answers myself. But you put the brave face, the spotlight is still on you. You keep playing the game because there's so much to prove. And then, on top of everything, I was Mr. Popular as well, and everything seemed to be such an easy sell. But underneath it, just anxiety to the brim. But you can't let that show, you've just got to fit in. And then did I mention, I'm an Oxbridge candidate too. My parents keep telling me about that PhD I'll have soon, so I'll be living the perfect life and I'll get into university without any strife. I've never considered acting, but maybe I should. I'd probably win an Oscar, that bloody good. Because all the labels that have been placed on me, I just don't know what to believe. I'm athletic, I'm funny, I'm smart. That's all anyone ever has to say. None of my friends have ever known me in a deeper way, because my life has been shaped to please them, and now I hate all my life is. I wish I was so much more, but the die has been cast. I guess some things are just too good to last, because it's all a cover for messed up, broken me. But I'm on the floor now for you to see. What's the point in lying? I'm a mess. The part was fun. but it's proved to be my death.
Hi, I'm Jack. The video you just watched was fiction, but for many it's a sad reality. If you need someone to talk to, call the Samaritans on 08457 90 90 90. Or if you're under 18, call Childline on 0800 1111. For more help and other details, look in the description box below.